If we solve now, we'll have 27 x cubed all raised to the power of 1 3, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we will simplify this. Now, how can we express this in terms of 3 raised to the power of what? 3 equals to 7. Now times x cubed times y raised to the power. Good. So from there now, if we simplify this, we can have 3 raised to the power of 3 times 1 over 3 times x raised to the power of 3 times 1 over 3 times y raised to the power of 9 times 1 over 3. So if this cancels this, we have 3, this cancels this, times we have x, right, this here 1, this is 9, having that 2. 2. Is it 2? 3. Oh, it's 9 divided by 3. 3. So times y is 3 times 1 is 3. So our final answer is 3xy cubed. So next question said if PQR are 3 consecutive terms of an AP, we've done AP, right? Okay. And the sum of the terms is 21. Giving the ratio P is to R equals 6 to 1. Find the value of P, Q, and R. Now, we have solution. If we have P, we have PQR as 3 consecutive. Now, the same consecutive means they follow themselves, okay, of an AP. And then the sum of the terms is 21. Now, if you remember our sum of AP, we had 2 formulas for sum of AP. If you remember, we have xn equals n over 2 into 2a plus n minus 1d as the first formula. And we have another one, xn into n over 2 into a plus n. We use the first one when the common difference is given, and this when the last term is given. Okay, so they said if these are 3 consecutive terms of an AP and the sum of the terms is 21, given the ratio P is to R as this, find the value of PQR. So what do we do? Now, since we have 1, 2, 3, now they didn't give dot line, it means it doesn't continue. It means this is just the 3 terms. This is the last term. This is the first term. So we cannot use this because it's not giving a figure, so we can't identify the common difference. Okay, but we can know the first and the last from here. So from this now, if we use this formula, we said what the sum of the terms. Remember, we define this as sum of the terms, n as number of the terms, a as the first term, and n as the last term, right? So if the sum of the terms is 21, that is, this is 21, right? Now from there now, if we substitute, that is 21 equals, now we have our n, n over 2 into our a. What's the first term here? P. Plus, what's the last term? R. P plus R. Okay. So that is 21 equals, now from here, if we substitute this now, we can have n into P plus R all over 2. Now when we cross multiply, we'll have this as n into P plus R equals 21 times 2. What do we have? 21 times 2 is what? 42. So I have N into P plus R equals 42. Okay. So that is the first one. Then if PQR are three consecutive terms of an AP and the sum of the terms is 21. And given the ratio P is to R, sorry, our N here is supposed to be 3. Say but N equals 3. 1, 2, 3. And it's 3. Okay. And it's 3 over 2. That's 3 over 2. So if we have this as 3, this as 3. Okay. So from here now, if we open this bracket, we can have 3p plus 3r equals 42. I can call this equation 1. Okay. So that's the first part. Now from here now, we said, now we know that we said, but P is to R equals 6 is to 1. That is 6 equals 6 to 1. So it means P over R is same thing as 6 over 1. Now from here, if we cross multiply, we can have this as 6R equals P. Because 6 times R will give us 6R equals P times 1 is P. And therefore, our P equals 6R. Now from here now, if we call this 2, now anywhere I see P here, I place 6R. So I have to say substitute P equals 6R into equation 1. That is this. So from here now, if we have 3P plus 3R equals 42. Now anywhere I see P, I place 6R so that I can make just one variable the subject. So I'll place 3 P here, I put 6R plus 3R equals 42. Now 3 times 6R will give us 18R plus 3R equals 42. Now if I solve this, 18R plus 3R equals what? 21R equals 42. And to get R, I divide both sides by 21. So my R equals, this is what like this. 2. R equals 2. Now from here now, since I know R equals 2, now how do I get P? I've known R is 2. Now how do I get P? Now from this equation 2, P is already the subject. I said, therefore, we substitute R equal to into equation 2. So equation 2 here is P equals 6R. So I have P equals 6, our R is what? 2. So P equals 6 times 2 is what? 12. Okay. So that is P and R. So that is that. Now the last part is our Q. Now we said the sum of terms is 21. The sum of terms is 21. That means that therefore the sum of terms, it means our P plus our Q plus R should sum to 21. So if P is 12 plus our Q is unknown plus our R is 2, everything should be equal to 1. So this will give us Q plus 12 plus 2 was 14 equals 21. And Q equals 21 minus 14, which is what? And therefore, my P is what?
12.
PQR. So it's what?
2, 7, 2.
Okay, now it said if p equals 3 over 5 square root of q over r, express q in terms of p and r. So whenever you hear express, most of them might not say make q the subject. They also express. What I'm trying to say is make that variable become what? The subject of the formula. So some of the formula normally comes out. So the question that you might see, and some of you want to might see, please once you also go back, then you will still see many aspects that are somehow complicated. So what I'm just trying to do is, if you have a knowledge of the basic laws of mathematics, that's just the truth. How can we express this now as subject? So what do we do? So we have solution. So we have p equals 3 over 5 square root of q over r. And the first thing that is here is that 3 over 5 is disturbing this first. So we have to eliminate this. By eliminating this now, we can say multiply both sides by the reciprocal of 3 over 5, which is what? 5 over 3. Our aim is to eliminate this. Okay? So we have p times 5 over 3 equals 5 over 3 times 3 over 5 square root of q over r. So this will cancel this can cancel this. So we now have 5p over 3. Okay? Equals square root of q over r. So from this now, remember our I should be at this. So if we have now this is square root. Many times I've told you if you want to take out square root, what do you do?
You square both sides.
You square both sides. Please don't forget. So if we square both sides, we have 5p over 3 all squared equals square root of q over r. Okay? So if we have this now we can still have this as 5p over 3 all squared equals, and this will cancel the roots. They'll have q over what? R. So from here now, we have 5p squared is 25p squared. Right?
It's 5p. No, so it's 5p squared. The squares are
5p. Okay, so 5p squared is 5 times p all squared over 3 squared. I mean, 5 squared is not 25.
So you put the 25 and you still repeated the square. For the p will have the same square.
Equals q over r. So 5p squared equals 5p squared over what? 9. Right? Okay. Equals q over what? So my aim is to get q. What do I do from here? So I'll cross multiply. So I have 9q equals 25p squared r. Right?
Yes.
So to get my q, I divide both sides by 9. So this cancels this. My q is now equal to 25p squared r over 9. Sorry. So that becomes our. I will teach you that. Okay, that if 2 raised to the power of n equals 1 to the 8, find the value of 2 raised to the power of n minus 1, bracket again, 5 raised to the power of n minus 2. Can you solve this? So we said if 2 raised to the power of n equals this, you find the value of this. And what they're saying is get the value of n and substitute it here. That's just what it is. So if we have solution, so we have 2 raised to the power of n equals 128. And we have done indices and we've also done exponential equation. So when you see something like this, and this is at the final base, okay, it means you can express this, you should try to express this in terms of this two. So if you do that, you should have 2 raised to the power of 7. So, right? 2 raised to the power of 7 will give us 128. So it means 92 times 2 up to 7 times. Oh, so only 2 person can calculate upon, even for this kind of class. Okay. So we have 2 raised to the power of n equals our 28 is 2 raised to the power of 7. So equating indices, so my n equals 7. And therefore, to substitute in 2n minus 1 into 5n minus 1. Whenever I see n, I place 7. So I have 2 raised to the power of 7 minus 1 into 5 raised to the power of 7 minus 2. So we have 2 raised to the power of 7 minus 1 is 6 times 5 raised to the power of 7 minus 2 is what? 5. So if we have equal to 2 raised to the power of 6 will give us what? 5. 5 raised to the power of 5.
3,125. 3,125.
3125.
Yes.
This times that is what?
200,000.
200,000. Like this?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. 200,000. Now we can express this in terms of standard base. So it can be 2 times 10 raised to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can be 2 times 10 raised to the power of 5. Okay? So whichever way. So it is now in your option for Jamb. I will not tell you where to stop. Now let's solve this. Simplify log root 8 square divided by log 4 minus log 2. Not logs of log 8, right?
Yes.
So you should be able to solve this. So maybe like what I've said. I said even if it is difficult for you to do other things, just read the ones we have done. I know the ones we have done with this one and one with me. It cuts across, you understand it. Please. So if we have log root 8, now this can be expressed as 8 raised to the power of 1 over 2. Have you?
Yes.
Divided by log 4 minus log 2. Now because this is minus, I take 1 as log 4 divided by 2, right? Okay. So if we do that, I can also have log. Now this can come to this place. Remember one of the laws of logarithm? Okay. So I have 1 over 2 log 8 divided by log 4 divided by 2 is what? 2. Right? So at this point now, this is 8. You can see expressed in terms of 2. So if we do that, we have 1 over 2 log 8 is 2 raised to the power of 3 divided by log 2. Now this can still come here also. So I have 1 over 2 times 3 log 2. I mean, divided by log 2. So this can cancel this. This will give us 3 over 2. So you may either leave the answer like this or express in mixed fraction. So you may either be or 1 over 2. Okay, or in a decimal fraction. Decimal fraction will give us what?
1.1.
1 point. So whichever answer you're correct. So but you now base it on which options was given. So the question said every staff in an office owns either a Mercedes and one of a Toyota car. 20 own Mercedes, 15 own Toyota, and 5 own both. How many staff are there in the office? Okay. So if we draw so they said 2 cars. So if this is for Mercedes and this is for Toyota and this is both. So now we said 5 own boats. Now there's a mathematical symbol which represents when it comes to set. Now for the boats, we write it as the number of Mercedes intersection Toyota equals 5. Now what it means is that what is common to both. And so what intersection means? Intersection is what is common to 2 sets, while union, which is represented as this, is collective of both sets without repetition. For instance, if this is set A, let's say set A is 1, 2, 4, and set B is 1, 0, 4. Now, if you said find A, U, B, A, U, B, this stands for union, the collection of all the both sets without repeating it. Why? If they also say 5A, can B, call it car, it's called intersection. It means what is common to the 2 sets. So A, U, B, the set will give us what they have 0, 1, 2, and 4 as a collection of everything. This is what is in the 2 sets without repeating it. Even if you know there's one here, you don't repeat it. It's A or B. When we say A intersection B, you check what do these have and what is also common in this. So we have, which is what? 1 and 4 is what is common to both. So when solving a question like this, they said 20 owns Mercedes, 15 owns Toyota, and 5 own boats. So the number of Mercedes intersection Toyota is 5. As the number of people that have the 2 is 5. Okay. So we want to see the number of those. Remember, our aim said how many staff are in the office. We want to know how many staff are in the office. If you check it, if you add it by just adding 20 plus 5 plus 15, you might get it wrong. Because it said one person owns 2. One person. So in this situation, they said one person has the opportunity of having 2 cars. So in this situation, they say 5 persons. Because from here now, they said 5 own boats. So 5 persons owns the 2. Now let's see how many was owned by just a single individual. So if we have number of Mercedes intersection Toyota complement, what it means in this situation is what is not contained in Toyota. This complement means what is not inside, that is not part of the set of Toyota complement. Okay, so now look up. This situation is number of only Mercedes. Only Mercedes. Complement means it is not contained in set T. So in this situation, number of Mercedes is 20. 20 minus what they have in common is 5. So 20 minus 5 will give us 15. Same thing, let's say what is contained in only Toyota to have M complement number of Toyota only. Number of Toyota is 15 minus what they have in common is 5. 15 minus 5 is 10. Therefore, now the number of staff will now be look up number of M intersection Toyota. That is what they have, the one that have both plus the one that have only Mercedes plus the one that have plus the one that have only Toyota. So the one that have both is 5 plus the one that have only Mercedes 15 plus the one that have only Toyota 10. So 10 plus 15 plus 5. 30. So it's 30 staff. That is yes, sorry. Now to now put this here now. Now from here now we see this part is what is common to both. So what will be here is 5. Because they say 5 is what is common to both. So this part now is 15. While here is 10. So it means the ones that have only Mercedes is 15. The one that have only Toyota is 10. While the one that have both is what? 5. So that is why for Mercedes now, we want to count number of people that have Mercedes, not only Mercedes. It is now addition of these two. 15 plus 5, which is 20, which was what they gave us as a function. So we want to count those that have Toyota, not only Toyota, but those that have Toyota. It will be this plus this. That is what? 15, what they give to us. But what we know, those that have only is the one that is excluded with only this part. This is what? 15. And this is what? 10. So the number of staff is what? The addition of them, which gives us what? 10. Okay? He said, given that x equals minus 3 over 2 and y equals 4, evaluate 3x squared y plus xy squared. Okay? So you have that, we have solution 3x squared y plus xy squared. I'll say where x equals minus 3 over 2 and y equals 4. So from here we substitute. We have 3 here, and this is x squared, same thing as times. So if I see x, I place minus 3 over 2. So I have minus 3 over 2 all squared. Then y, our y is what? 4. Right?
Yes.
Plus our x is minus 3 over 2. Our y is 4 squared. 4 squared. So from here now, if we have 3 times, now we get the square of this. Minus 3 square will give us what? 9 over 2 squared what? 4. 4 times 4 plus, now this will give us minus 3 over 2 times 4 squared is 4 times 4. Which is what?
16.
So times 16. Now from this now, we simplify further. Now we can have this will now be 3 times 9 over 4 times 4 over 1. This is times over 1 plus, I will simplify here. We'll have minus 3 over 2 times 16. This is times over 1. So here now, before cancel, so 3 times now plus what? 7 plus now 2 here 1, 2 16 is 8. 8 times minus 3 plus minus 24. So we have 27 plus times minus what? Minus 24 equals
this one separately give me 108 over 4. And this one give me minus 48 over 2. So if I divide them, it still gives me
You divided them. Give it to the matter.
yes.
So okay, you multiply to 3 times this times this, and it's still the same thing. But for example purpose, listen. For example purpose, because we're doing this time, don't bother multiplying to. You have seen what is common. You have seen they have common value for the numerator. Just divide it so you eliminate that once. Because multiplying now to make the value become ambiguous, and before you know, you're wasting time. So this now for me is simpler. If I want to solve it, this divided by this, cancel this. So I've broken it down. So it's easier for me to multiply and get my answer fast. Okay. Said if k root 28 plus root 63 minus root 7 equals 0, find k. So how do we solve this? Need the knowledge of solve. So we have k root 28 plus root 63 minus root 7 equals 0. Now from this now, this is already in its final form. Call it in its simplest form in terms of sum. So we have to express this in terms of root 7 and also having one perfect sequence. Okay? So if we do that, this can give us root k into 4 times 7 plus, help me, 9 times 7 minus root 7 equals. So from here now, k, now this will be root 4 times root 7 plus root 9 times root 7 minus root 7 equals 7. So from this now, this will give us short of what? So it will give us 2k root 7 plus short of 9 of. So it will give us 3 7 minus 7 equals what? 7. Now from this now, I have 2k root 7 plus, now this point now, we have 3 root 7 minus 7. I'll take 1, just simplify their coefficient. So 3 minus 1 will give us 2 root 7. At this point, if you remember what we just saw, it said when they are the same, we're going to take 1 and simplify the coefficients. So we have 3 and then an indivisible again. Okay, so this 3 minus 1 is 2. 7 equals 0. Equals 0. Now from this now, if we have k, 2k root 7. Now if we move this to the other side, we're going to have minus 2 root 7, right? Our aim is to get what? K. So this, all these things start with k. So we divide both sides by what? Both sides by 2 root 7. So I have 2k root 7 over 2 root 7 equals minus 2 root 7